Good morning, Vande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here we are in the 23rd episode of the Control of Speech. This is 23rd episode on speech control. The topic here to be discussed is on a profound and unthinking silence from Sri Aurobindo. A profound and unthinking silence. Silence is required for reason you have already discussed on last 23 days within our short discussion of 23 episodes. Lot of things we have covered around the yogic silence. Yogic silence is not empty. It is not at all. Spiritual silence is not empty. In most of the cases, when we see sky is silent, earth is silent, forest is silent, river seem to be silent, sea too seems to be, beach seems to be silent. Like this, maybe some emptiness you will be finding there because of some reasons. Nobody is there. For one reason or another, there is a struggle all around. Government has announced, police has announced, nobody going to be to present himself to move around the seashore. Maybe for that something is there. So sannata you can find. Extreme silence. But these are empty. You can't say this is like this. Everything is silent. I will give you one example right now. That example from Sri Aurobindo's sadhana period, I will try to give you. Once Sri Aurobindo is meditating, his concentration is different. He will be sitting with open eyes for hours together, maybe 7-8 hours with open eyes. He will be meditating. That you have seen, you have at least you have heard of, or you have announced, or you have somewhere spoken somewhere else. That is possible, practicable. And that day actually he was sitting for silence, for contemplation, meditation. Open eyes he is sitting, everything is standstill. Everything is nothing restless. At that time actually you can see some mild air is there inside the house, here in this room. There's one candle or lamp is burning. Candle is burning, and this slow wind. It just touches but it does not disturb. That time you can feel when a little bird standing sitting there, but actually speechless, soundless, simply moving and enjoying the scenario like anything. That time you can see on the another hand, another side you can see that Amma, one lady, maid servant. You can't say it here makes maid servant because this ashram, it is yogic term. We should not use that term. Anyway, that Amma we can say Amma in Tamil, that original meaning is mother. So Amma is there with the broom to clean up the room, but she is also seeing the scenario, does not get actually in a swiftness, in a hurry to finish up and to go. Seeing this scenario, everything is standstill, all are silent. The atmosphere is charged. So seeing she is simply standing, but unable to clean up the room. By that, by that spiritual occasion, spiritual time, to that spiritual atmosphere in that auspicious time, mother comes in, observes everything, all are silent, silent, silent. Spiritual silence prevails everywhere. I don't know what she would be thinking. I don't know, because it is very difficult to me to comment upon God's or goddess thinking and planning over the God's silence in that godly atmosphere with respect to this godly environment. I don't want to comment upon. God has her planning on God, creating a godly atmosphere around the godly scenario, creating something godly, thinking about something and planning something godly. So I don't have that idea. I can't simply express what she really was doing. But anyway, mother came in, saw the scenario, stopped for a while, then coming to the amma, that lady standing with a broom to clean up the room. In indication, his mother is telling, you go back. You go back in some other work, I will take care. And she is going. Mother is smiling inwardly. Mother is smiling inwardly. This is the scenario, this is the silence. And this is the you can see profound and unthinking silence. I will tell one more step ahead. I will unthinkable silence. Incredible. Nobody can imagine what is really going on. Profound. That vastness can't be measured. You can't say profound how long it goes, where really it reaches, where really it touches, from where it began and where is the end. You don't know. You can't say. You can't even imagine what is going on. Profound. And the unthinking silence, nobody has thought. Nobody has thought what is that silence. Unthinking silence is the only attitude which the soul manifests it in the world. The soul in which the only attitude which the soul manifested in the world should adopt towards the absolute. Great things, so many things have been said in a single sentence. We can just listen it up. A profound and unthinking silence is the only attitude. In that attitude, I am doing work, nobody is there, whom shall I talk to? Or it is a spiritual organization, I have been told to keep silence, I am seeking, but actually my voice is not there, my mouth is not speaking. But thing is that other parts are as in an usual atmosphere, usual way, exercising their job. It is not saying. Only attitude which the soul manifested in world, in that proficiency, in that atmosphere, the soul manifested in world should adopt towards the absolute. Manifested the world should adopt towards the absolute. The soul talked about the soul, about the world, about the soul, not about the mind and life and body. It has to adopt, it has to go with that profound and unthinking silence. That is the only attitude in which the soul manifested in world. Soul manifested in the world should adopt towards the absolute. Soul manifested in this world should be adopted towards the absolute. That is the only attitude. And attitude is what? A profound and unthinking silence. Can you imagine the terms, and how it will be? Really great and really grand. You can't imagine. Because already in the initial things you know that the silence compels, speech persuades. Everything talked about the spiritual silence that prepares. This ordinary silence, which may be told inexactitude, unnecessary, or simply before some time I just tried to analyze. This is empty. It can't be adopted towards the absolute because it is simply melts, simply fades. That's what really happens. Again, I can recall Sri Aurobindo. For that, actually, what you have to do, you have to practice every time, not at a single term it will be available to you. Suppose somebody you can, most of the time people claim, actually, suppose one tomato farmer who was actually producing tomato. The tomato kg was something around 30 rupees, 20-30 rupees per kg. Now itself it is almost touching 250 rupees per kg. All at a sudden, overnight, he turned a millionaire. That happens. That happens. Somebody is moving on the track on the way. All at a sudden he got a pulse or something something one big cartoon which was packed with 2000 rupees all at a sudden. All it was entirely packed with 2000 rupees. Somebody all at a sudden he got it and became a millionaire, crorepati. That is also possible. No problem. It is possible. A poor man who was moving here and there, all at a sudden he got a lottery lag gaya. He won over a lottery for up to 10 crores. So he became actually he created history. That is also possible. But this silence, it is not done all at a day. Not happens, not occurs, not come. It is not found with all at a in a single day. Days are necessary, months are necessary, years are necessary, even births are necessary. For that, you must have that, you know, patience. Not only patience, infinite patience. That's what Sri Aurobindo quoted, mother quoted. A drop of practice is better than a theory of is better than an ocean of theories, advices, and good resolutions. For that, actually, you have to keep trying. A drop of practice. Outside, so many things are there. So many things are there, you see, like not one ocean, number of oceans you can find. So a drop of practice is better than an theories of an ocean of theories, advices, and good resolutions. Theories are there, advices are there, good resolutions are there, but no, resolutions, only good resolutions, other quotes of. But the thing is that you should be very much careful in practicing day after day. Only a single drop that must be practiced in the day-to-day life. And one more step mother has gone forward. A little bit of sincere practice. I am practicing because I have been told to practice. That's what. I am writing the words, writing the entire book word by word. I keep moving, I keep seeing. Okay, it's good. You have remembered. You have been qualified. You have, won over something. At least you have something you have achieved. But that is not the same thing. Sincere practice. Sincere practice, a little bit of sincere practice is worth much more than a lot of written speeches and words. Written speeches, written or spoken words. We speak like anything. We write like anything. Simply we are copycats. Have you created something? Simply we are copying or something, copying from somewhere or somebody. That is not enough. But a sincere practice, you keep practicing. That must be ceaseless, must be continuous. And before practice, it is their sincere practice is worth much more than a lot of written or spoken words. That is better, that is greater. That's what you have to do. Then here Sri Aurobindo quotes again. It is in thought that comes in a quiet or silent mind. Normally thoughts are coming in the quiet and silence. In the silent mind, not in the quiet mind. Silent mind. You are keeping silent, you want to do whatever you want. What you really want to do. You keep moving here and there to steal somebody, to cheat somebody, to make somebody naked in this, visible world. You want to create some havoc there. Everything is done in silence. You think of and take the decision without even a prior instruction, even without a second's thought. You keep taking the action. You know everything. It may be it must have, it may have, it might have turned as a boomerang for you, but you don't think. But here the mother Sri Aurobindo is different actually. Sri Aurobindo is different. Here is totally different. What she says, that comes from quiet or silent mind, is there having a power. Is there having a power. That power, that thought came out of the quiet and the silent mind. Simultaneously, two things will be happening. Quiet and the silent mind. From that quiet and silent mind, who is the thought comes out. That has the power. Definitely Sri Aurobindo quotes, that has the power. About that Sri Aurobindo quotes again and again. So for we have to go in quotes of that silence from which the thought will emerge out. That is what the requirement, and for that actually profound and unthinkable silence is absolutely necessary. Thank you.